Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Night Chicken Run. Hildy's here. Nobody else is here right now. Not just yet. Which chicken run will we do? I'm thinking Everswim. Let's do Everswim tonight. So I will wait for 3 minutes because right now it's 7:57 p.m. and at 8 o'clock is when our chicken run normally begins. Welcome to the Monday Night Chicken Run. Hildy's here. Okay, let's turn off the other thing so just in case people show up on. Hey, a person showed up. Alvathorn is here. We'll give him a bow. We'll give him a salute. That's what we do. Here we are. Where is our... Okay. Tonight's chicken run will be heading for...
Okay, hello.
Hello there. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay. Yeah. Okay, are we going to do the chicken thing? So I'm thinking Everswim tonight. Does that work for you?
Sure. Okay. We always hate that one. Yeah.
Gotta get it over with. Gotta get it over with.
Yeah, so, exactly.
If you will be a chicken too, then we can do the swimming route, which is easier than the overland route, safer. And if you and me are both going to be chickens, then we can use our foul fleetness and do that pretty quick, I think.
Okay, good. I'm good.
Alrighty then. I'm ready to turn into a chicken. Are you ready to turn into a chicken?
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now.
Okay. Hey, here we go. I love the loading screen for Corsairs of Umbar. It's so pretty. I can't wait to get there.
A little lag there.
Lag happens. That's okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, we're both here. So what I'm gonna do is go to my options. Show, where is it? Okay, so I tell the game to show my name too, so we can see both our chicken names. All right, are we ready to rock and roll?
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's do this. Got the auto run on. And I'm going to hit my foul fleetness.
I already did, yeah.
Because why not? So we're going to run all the way across the Shire to the Brandywine Bridge, and then we're going to swim.
Okay.
And we can use our foul fleetness while we do that too. And also, just keep one hand on the space bar and just keep hitting that space bar over and over again, and it makes you swim faster. So we'll
is that
see.
Right?
Yes, so we will see how many minutes it takes to get all the way to the Eve Spires using the spacebar swim technique, along with our foul fleetness. I'm going to try and remember to keep my foul fleetness on cooldown. So I'll keep those yellow lines running around the box there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I see you back behind me there.
Yeah, I'll catch up when your foul fleetness
yeah
stops. I'll catch you.
Yeah. Nearly ran into the fire there. Stranger things have happened. Crispy likes to pose on the the campfire spits with the other roasting critters.
Right.
Because why not? So, Foster Pupper is with me tonight. Foster Pupper is being a good boy. He's just having a nap. He was out running around the yard lots today, chasing a rabbit. So,
Really.
yes, there was a rabbit, and it's a big yard. And, it would be nice if I had a wood chipper to get rid of all the twigs and branches and whatnot that pile up in the yard, but I don't. So I have big piles of like twigs and branches and sticks and whatever. And critters live in some of them. And apparently there was a rabbit underneath one of these piles of shrubbery. And so the dog was digging into this pile of sticks. And it's like, Coco, what are you doing? And then I see the rabbit pop out the other side of it and race off down the yard. And it's like, oh, I see. So I'm sure the rabbit must have smelled fascinating.
Where did you go?
I ran down the road. So I'm just farther down. My foul fleetness came on. Are you behind me on the road?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm just passing Bywater now. So now that I've slowed down, I think I will stop and wait for you. Okay, so I'll just look at the road behind me and wait till the other chicken catches up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't
I
see you
see you.
take off.
I see you. I see you coming up the road. There you are. Your
Oh,
name appeared.
okay. Yeah, I
There we
see you.
are. There we go. We got 2 chickens. Got some lag happening there, eh?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't seem to
Kind
lag as much as yours. If I just go back and forth, zigzag a little, then it seems to be we're more the same speed.
and see, I don't always lag. I stop sometimes when I think you're getting too
Yeah.
far behind.
Oh, I see. That's okay. There we go. So our chicken run is happening. We'll do the Ever Swim chicken run. Just another Monday night chicken run, a quiet chicken run, but that's fine. So Crispy took advantage of the VIP bonus XP on the weekend. And Crispy leveled up to level 40.
Really?
Really. So now Crispy is level 40. And if we're doing a Monday night chicken run and other people need to get the troll shaws, then Crispy will be able to be a chicken chaser or chicken tender and slay things on the high moor. So that was the reason for leveling up Crispy. I see you've run up ahead. You hit your foul fleetness, didn't you?
Yeah, it came back around.
Yeah. So I hit mine. It's better if you're running ahead of me so I can see you. That way both of the chickens are on the screen when I'm streaming here. So that's cool. So yeah, so Foster Pupper was chasing a rabbit in the yard today. Did not catch said rabbit. He never does. Just like he never catches the squirrels, who also... Ooh, people! There's squirrels in the yard too. So the squirrel will just run up a tree and just leap from tree to tree all around the edge of the yard. Hey, people. Chase that guy. We're chasing a guy. Where's he going? Oh, he's off doing his own thing. That's fair enough. Okay, so yeah, the squirrels just leap through the trees and drive the dog nuts because, of course, he can't reach them. He would very much like to, but God only knows what he would do with a critter if ever he caught one.
Probably let it go real quick about the time it scratched him.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, more people. And here's the river. We can start swimming. Yay. So foster pupper get all tuckered out. Here's our pretty music. And we just flap away, get the wing action happening. You know, we don't have webbed feet, so if you want to make any speed, you kind of got to get your wings in on it here. And foul fleetness is coming around again. So if we do our flapping and foul fleetness at the same time, we'll get there that much quicker. So it's like, what, 52 minutes? We're like 8 minutes into the run. We're making good time. We'll see how fast we can get there. And the nice thing about doing it this way, it's like risk-free. There's no nasty critters to encounter unless you swim too close to the shore. So I was talking and forgetting to press the button for the Discord. I do that sometimes.
Me too.
I should just hold down the Discord button when I'm doing these Monday night chicken runs. Unless the dog is barking, then I would let it go. Doggy's being a good boy, a quiet boy, having a nice little nap because he's all worn out from running around the yard. So it's just as well. But sometimes he decides that he needs some attention while I'm doing a chicken run. And this is why I have the new mouse with the Discord button on the mouse, because I used to need my left hand for the Discord. But now I can do the Discord and steer my tune all with my right hand on the mouse.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so now I need my left hand to get my chicken jumping. I use the left hand on the spacebar and the right hand on the mouse and the Discord button. So Pupper could still interrupt me, but he wouldn't be interrupting my Discord chit-chat. He would just be stopping me from doing my spacebar stuff. The foster pupper's going to be with me for what, maybe 2 more weeks?
That's not too bad.
Yeah. And then once he goes back to his family, then I will think about scheduling a big chicken run to Minas Tirith on Gladden. And we'll see. We'll see if Hildy Flower is ready for that. Actually, you know who needs that run is my main. Hilda Galadriel needs.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. She needs Minas Tirith. And she's got the Lonely Mountain. And then Crispy needs the big free range chicken run. And eventually I'll want my main to do that one too. So. And then after that, then I have a level cap guardian who is Lord of the Wings. And he could be a guardian on chicken runs, or my main can be a guardian on chicken runs too. So I can help other people get the free range run done.
Yeah.
And I think it would be, maybe easier, maybe less stressful to be doing that as a level cap tune and not as a chicken. So we'll see. But that's a big time commitment to do the big chicken run, so I'm thinking it's not the kind of thing I want to do too often.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, maybe twice a year. If that. But over on, what is it, Landreville, they do the month of the chicken in August, and they do all the chicken things in August, including all 3 of the big chicken runs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of a cool idea. I suppose we could have a month of the chicken on Gladden, maybe sometime in the middle of winter on the opposite side of the calendar from Landerville.
No, yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, we could make like January could be the month of the chicken or something. Oh, I forgot to hit my foul fleetness. Let's hit that too. There we go. Lap that much faster. Oh, here's Evendim. We're in Everswim, yay! Lapping past the swimming fishies. So the other thing that I did is Crispy lives on every server. So I was also able to take a Crispy on another server up to level 40. So that in case they organize chicken runs on Arkenstone, Crispy will be able to be a chicken guardian for people to help them get the troll shaws run. He can be a chicken tender there. But I haven't heard anything about people on Arkenstone organizing chicken runs. If they do, that would be great.
Yeah, I haven't either, and I've played on Argenstone a lot.
Yeah. Oh my, we have like 4 whole viewers on Twitch. Yay! So welcome to anyone who's watching on Twitch.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Yeah.
For our Monday night chicken runs lately, they're not a hugely, popular event, and I get that, but I think that mostly it's for, people who are actually doing the chicken run. But some people are like chicken run fans and they'll just like lurk or whatever. Sometimes we have some people making comments about what's happening in the chicken run. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There's a bug in the water. Look at that thing. I'm just gonna just head for Trader's Wharf over there. Look out for that purple mob in the water. That's just scary. Because critters can sometimes swim out to attack you, so it's not entirely risk-free doing the Everswim run, going right up the river. Once we get out into the middle of the lake, well, I think we're pretty safe there. And we're certainly safe if we stick to the middle of the river.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No problem. I should hit my foul fleetness again. There we go. So yeah, that brought Crispy. And to level quicker, what I did with Crispy is try and go to areas where the zone was a little bit higher level than Crispy was at the time to get that extra XP. And that worked out well. So he was like level 25 or 26, and I went to Oatbarton and did those quests running around in Oatbarton up where the
You
farms
did
are.
you did the farm?
Yeah, yeah. Did all that running around. And it's like, it's easy peasy stuff. And,
Yeah, just time.
oh
You know.
yeah, listen to a podcast while doing this, leveling stuff. Because it's quests I've done before, so it was just sort of running him through it without stopping to read everything. Because been there, done that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's some people in my kin talking about starting another static group where we start with low-level tunes and level them together and stop at certain levels so that we could do the group content on level. With
Things like that's nice.
yeah. So we got 6 people doing the 6-man instances, right? So the way it was meant to be played.
Oh, gee. Yeah,
Yeah. Instead of going back when you're way over level and you solo the whole darn thing, right?
yeah. Because I run solo most of the time.
Yeah. Mhm. So my main ran through all of the festival quests, and her mission this year was to collect all the pets, which she did, and got 2 festival mounts as well, the ones that you could get for tokens instead of mithril. So haven't started collecting the festival or the stuff that you need, the mounts that you need mithril for. So
Yeah, I didn't do any of the fest.
yeah. Well, it's, now that my main's done that, I don't think she'll be rushing to do this one again. Maybe an alt might do some of that stuff, but I don't feel like I need to run through alts, do all the festivals and do all the deeds and things. Most of my alts are crafting alts. So I might run an alt through something if I want to get them a cool title, like you got to get the Hobnanigans stuff done to get the Chicken Chaser title that Crispy wears now when he's doing the
Right.
chicken tender duties. Okay, did I go way ahead? There you are. Did you have your foul fleetness on there at some point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for brigands around this area. Oh, I see the red dots on my mini-map. Gotta watch out the narrow points in the river.
Yeah, but they're pretty far away.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So I was out in my garden, and I've got a row of little tiny puny cabbages trying to grow there. And so one of the heads of cabbage, of course the biggest one, was half of it was gone the other day. And it's like, God damn that rabbit.
I would say you have a rabbit in the yard, so
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. So it would be a happy rabbit if it weren't for foster pupper chasing it away from the cabbages, but the dog's not out in the yard all the time. And the rabbit will be out there at night too. It's any time of the day or night that it can get away with it, it'll
Right.
go
Yeah.
after stuff. So I think I may need to harvest some cabbages, even though they're small. I might have some chicken wire I can wrap around them to protect them. I'll see if I can do that rather than harvest them all right now. The critter doesn't seem to go after the kale or the chard though, so could be worse. And I got little tiny tomatoes. Those seem to be doing okay.
About time for tomatoes to be done up there, isn't it?
You would think, but these got a late start because I think I did them from seed. in the ground. I didn't start them early indoors. So they're still ripening. There's a lot of green ones there, but you can harvest them green and just put them in the windowsill to ripen.
Right.
Tomatoes.
Well, I
Yeah.
like green tomatoes, fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, yeah, I could do that too. Haven't tried that in a while. So I'm going to zoom in and see. Oh, look at that big statue there with the moon. The moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. There it is. Lovely view. Forgot to go for a minute there. I fell behind a little bit, but carry on. I'll catch up eventually. Oh, there you are. I caught up. We're good. Just trying to get a screenshot.
Of the moon and the statue.
The moon and statue. Lovely. Here we go. Gotta shoot those rapids now. Backwards. Not the way you normally do your rapids. Here we go. So before the chicken run started, Crispy was at the party tree, playing music on his little lute, entertaining people,
Ah, nice.
reminding people of the chicken run, but no takers. Fair enough. I see you up ahead of me there. I hit my foul fleetness. I'm gonna catch up now. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the water looks when we get to Umbar. So I paid a little visit on Bull Roarer, and I think they got a little bit of work to do in some areas. But the one area I went down to the waters to check it out, but it wasn't an area where I think the quests would take you there, so the animation wasn't all that great. But we'll see. Maybe they're not finished tweaking it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're not.
Yeah, they've got to get the wave action looking as good as this lake looks. This lake water looks great.
Yeah.
I do like it.
Yeah, this is quite a place here.
It
Yeah.
is. It's very nice. The animation of the water is just beautiful here.
Yeah, see, I played here before they had boats.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I have my 15-year frame.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I've got my, well, I haven't got 15-year frame, that's for sure. I got 3-year anniversary gifts. So, there's that. Could be worse. I got a long way to go before I get a 15-year frame.
Well, yeah, but not
Yep.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only played the game for a couple of years, but I'm rather enjoying it.
I've always enjoyed this game.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah, but I take a break every now and then. I play Guild Wars too.
Oh, yeah.
a lot, but for the last few months, I've been playing this exclusively again.
Yeah. The only other game I play is Star Wars: The Old Republic. Because there's a bunch of people in my kin that were doing that, and I think they had an anniversary or something a year or so ago, and they had a deal, so I thought, okay, I'll do that for a month. And I leveled up a tune in that game, and so I go back there. If I'm in the mood, I'll pop over there and work on the class stories. There's 8 different class stories that you can work your way through, and I've been doing those. I think I'm on the last one now, and then I'll have legendary player status for having done all 8 of the class stories.
All
And
right.
and you get certain combat skills with each of those that you complete that all your tunes can use. So just a nice little boost there. Makes your combat rotations that much more easy peasy. Anyway, if what is it, counterintuitive that all my tunes, no matter what they are, can do the like force choke now. So
Okay.
it seems slightly lore breaking, but I'll take it anyway. It works for me anyway. So I did get the fan bundle, so I've got my Mariner. I've got a Mariner, but I didn't use the Valor on my Mariner. So I'll have to level up a Mariner before you know, I can use it there. So it'll be my level cap tune that I'll be taking to Umbar.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
where I am. I haven't even made a Mariner,
yeah,
but I've got a Guardian,
yeah.
Hunter, and
Uh-huh. My 2 level cap tunes are Guardian and Hunter.
I've got a Lore Master too. That's my big
Yeah.
three.
Oh yeah. I've got a lore master. She's my scholar crafting alt, and I haven't really. I like playing her, so she's a tune that I will get into actually playing at some point. And I've got a rune keeper I'd like to try out, but I haven't really played her at all yet. So
Yeah, I tried Runekeeper a few
yeah,
times, but I just doesn't work for me. But
yeah,
but the Lore Master, I love the Lore Master.
yeah.
I
Love
mean,
those lightning bolts, and I love the pets. It's
yes,
like sick 'em.
but I mean, if you want to put out DPS, Lore Master can DPS a lot.
Yeah. So I did get the fancy schmancy bundle for Umbar. So I got the pet parrot and the shoulder parrot. The shoulder parrot is so cool. Love that shoulder parrot. But it's weird that you have to equip it in the shoulder slot, so you don't want to be doing that in combat. Although I just have the shoulder parrot on instead of my shoulder guards, and it's weird because the animation, the parrot will fly away during combat, and then it will come back when the combat is over. So it's a very cool shoulder parrot. I like shoulder parrot, but you can't name it like like Polly, the other pet parrot, who is huge, by the way. It's like ginormous jumbo parrot. So Polly, the parrot, is to the shoulder parrot. Shoulder parrot's a realistic size, like to the scale of your tune, right? But
Right.
the parrot pet is massive, kind of like the eagles. The Middle Earth eagles are larger than usual, and so are the pet parrots. I hit my foul fleetness again to keep that on cooldown, as I always forget partway through my run to keep my foul fleetness on cooldown.
Things to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's handy. We're doing pretty good. It looks like we're on track to get this done in half an hour or so, so that's not bad.
No, that's actually pretty quick.
Yeah. And if you're running overland with escorts, so you're not using the foul fleetnets when you have escorts, it takes you longer to do this than the ever swim with speed boost, like flapping here. Our little spacebar jumping speeds us up, and then there's the foul fleetness speeds us up too. And even though as the crow flies, it's longer to swim up the river than to run overland, um, the run is over quicker using this route. So handy to know. And we're almost there. Will we get it in less than half an hour? I think we might just. We'll get this done in less than half an hour.
Yeah, 3 minutes. That's a long
Yeah,
time.
we got plenty of time to get there. Here we are. We run up over this little hill. Whee! Here's our buddy. Long bow.
Okay, I haven't talked to him yet.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to him too. Oh, I had my thing turned off so I could get a screenshot.
Ah,
So it's like, why is he not talking to me? Duh. Okay, and because I'm on an actual quest, I get to go back the right way instead of, if I'm a red chicken on this run, then I have
right,
to run off and pick a fight to lose.
right, yeah.
So get to end the run the proper way this time. So we did it in less than half an hour. Yay! That was a successful chicken run.
Yeah, that was an interesting route.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good route to take if you don't have an escort. So because it's very safe and pretty quick. So it's similar time frame to Lone Lands or North Downs is Everswim. And actually Bree is not that bad either, I found. When I was doing that solo with Foul Fleetness turned on, Bree was not bad. And
No, no, the only part of Bree that might be iffy is the going through the swamp there.
yeah, the swamp can be challenging, but when you save that for the end and you're coming down sort of from behind it, so you instead of going through Chetwood, you go to the east towards the Lone Lands and come in from that side. It's
Right.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's how I did it.
yeah. It's not so bad. And
Gosh, I haven't loaded yet.
I'm still looking at the loading screen too, so I'm not quite back to Sanson's farm yet either. So it looks like next week we can do Bree, and then after that the Troll Shaws, and then Hildy will have all her stuff. And I have a
I
I
think
have
I'm going to time out.
oh really? No. You should you should be able well, mine's taking its it says it's loading, but I'm not seeing anything down at the bottom. There's no bar going across there. It's just taking its time. We shall see how it works. So so for our Monday night chicken run. So yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait, we'll chat, we'll talk about chicken runs and whatever else. So I have another tune who is a river hobbit, and I just called her Hildy Grilled because I thought, oh, she can do chicken runs too. And so Hildy Grilled, the chicken, can. can do the chicken runs after Hildy Flower's done with them. And so I can always have a tune that can do the actual Flying the Coop quest on Monday night. But yeah, the big chicken runs. I haven't scheduled them yet. I'm waiting until Foster Pupper is no longer here because it's a lot for Foster Pupper. If I'm doing a chicken run that's really long, it can be a chore. Like right now he's still having his nap. He's still being a very good boy, having a little siesta at my feet, which is fine. But it hasn't been a really long chicken run, so he hasn't gotten restless and come up to aggressively stick his nose under my left arm and demand scritches and pets and whatnot. So he is a good boy. And
Oh, I made it back.
did you? So there's hope for me. You left first, so I guess I'm still on my way. I'm still looking at a loading screen here. So oh, I just have the earworm of the music from Jeopardy playing in my head. Waiting and waiting for this to load. Oh, come on, game. Do the thing. Do the thing, game. Come on. Yeesh. Anyway, so yes, thank you to everybody who's joined us for our Monday night chicken run. We'll see. I guess I'll stick around and see how
Are you
long it
gone?
takes. I'm still waiting. I'm still loading. I'm still loading. Are you back at the farm now? Were you able to finish your quest? Oh, sorry, sorry. I was not pressing the button. Oh, here I am talking to myself. So are you back at the farm now?
Yeah, I made it back. Yeah.
Yay! Well, congratulations on completing your Monday night chicken run. And I'm still loading. I'm still looking at the loading screen, and there's
Uh,
no bar.
that's the problem I had. I,
Yeah, it's
I
just
I had to relog in.
I might have to do that now. How do I do that? Do it if I.
I just hit the X and X'd out.
Yeah, well, I can just shut it down. I'll relog into the game. That's what I'll do. Now, it'll probably end the stream. So, because if I log out, because I'm Twitch streaming right now, right?
Right.
And if I go to the be right back screen, maybe maybe that'll work. Okay,
Maybe.
maybe I'll try that. Okay, so it's the be right back screen on Twitch. Now I can go to end the game, close the window. Okay, so I hit close window. When I get stuck in the game, that's sometimes the only way to get out. Now I'm going to log in again and see where I end up.
Yeah, exactly.
This would work so much better if I would get my password right.
Oh, yeah.
That's twice I've typed it in wrong. Duh. Okay, let's try this again. Yay. I did it. Okay, so now I'm logging in again. Oh, this is weird. Hang on. Okay, now I'm logging in. I'll see if I can get back to the farm. Change from change the Twitch back to gameplay. I imagine it'll just see the loading screen again. So now we're back to the lovely Corsairs of Humbar loading screen. There we go. Yay. Okay, so and Hildy Flower's in her underwear. Okay then. We shall now enter Middle Earth. And hopefully she'll find her outfit to wear.
Yeah, she'll have her clothes on when she appears.
With any luck. Sometimes when you like log in, sometimes I've logged into like a busy festival zone and something glitches and I see a whole bunch of tunes all around me without their outfits on.
Yeah. Ah,
Hey, I did it! I'm back at Sanson's farm. Yay. We made it.
yeah. So all
There
is
you
right
are.
with the world.
Yes, yes it is. Very good. So, do the bow, do the salute, because eventually you get cool emotes from doing that to people. From the people that have it done to them can get cool emotes eventually. Takes a while,
Ah,
so they say. Yay, completed flying the coop to Evendim. Finally, finally. And the stream is longish, but it only took less than half an hour to do the actual chicken run. So yay, that was good. And yeah, so we'll be back next week. And next week we can do the Breland run.
okay.
And
All
then
right.
the week after that we can do the Trollshaws run. And yeah. And then we can start it all over again.
Yeah.
And I'll have another tune to run through all the Flying the Coop quests because why not, right?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Or I could have Crispy come and do guarding. If I have other tunes that need to do something like Trollshaws and we don't have a guardian, then Crispy can actually be a chicken guardian now to get people through all of the Flying the Coop quests as a chicken tender. So okay, so here we are. And now I shall play the song of my people. Oh, I need my instrument. Where's my instrument? I'm pretty sure I bought a lute. Yes, I did.
Yeah. Yeah. You got one last week.
Yes, I did. I remember that now. There we go. Playing the song of my people. That's how we want to end our chicken run. Serenading George and Belina and Calvathorn. So, thank you to everyone who's watched this video on YouTube or watched the stream on Twitch. We will be back next week to do the Brie Chicken Run on the 30th of October 2023 at 8 p.m. Easter, which is when we always have our Monday night chicken run. And yeah, so everybody have a great week. Happy questing, happy fall festival, and all that stuff. And we'll see everybody next week.